Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to get these amazing Victoria's Secret inspired runway curls. And this is totally kind of depending on your guys' hair. If you guys have straight hair, you can do this. If you guys have curly hair, you can do this. Just by combing it out. I'll show you. I'm a frizz ball. By the way, I hope my nose isn't a problem. Hi kitty. I hope my nose isn't a problem because I'm all stuffed up. I'm really sorry. By the way, makeup tutorial as well if you guys want to see how to get this entire look. Oh no, he found the box. Really, kitty? But what's great about this hair tutorial is that it really makes you look stunning. Hi, kitty. But this is inspired by Victoria's Secret 2011 Runway. Hope he doesn't run away. And I feel like it is gorgeous. It's a perfect everyday look. You can totally use it for casual, for formal, or out at night. And it really just frames your face and makes you look flawless. As a model, I know the importance of having great hair and great makeup. When you're on the runway and walking that swiftly, the wind really does take your hair. But if you're just standing day to day, I understand still wanting to look like that without actually having to walk all the time. You know, and strut, basically. So this is great because it makes you look a little bit windblown. It gives you that really nice airy look. And if you guys don't want it quite this structured, just take your fingers, run through a little bit more, and just kind of piece this apart a little bit. This is how I like mine, but it was inspired by Victoria's Secret Runway, and I will now show you guys how. So of course, the first thing you want to do is take down your hair and heat up your curling iron. And I'm using this one, I think it's Amica. I don't know if it's from Basico.com or Falca.com, I can't remember. What's great about this is that you can interswitch like the curlers. So I'm just using the largest one. I think it's probably a 2-inch, but I'm not sure. You guys can use any brush just to comb out your hair. I do recommend a boar bristle brush. I don't know, this is just the one that I'm going to use because I feel like it gets out the curls better for this kind of hair tutorial. Also, be sure to work from the bottoms to tips, just to kind of even out any tangles and little knots and things like that. And I actually have a video on how to avoid and prevent split ends. So be sure to go check that out. And I don't know why my hair is looking so ratty today. I do need to go in for a treatment. I haven't gotten a hair keratin treatment in a little while, but that's okay. So just brush out your hair and we are going to apply a heat protectant. And this right here is why you generally shouldn't comb curly hair. Fuzzball! But next, you're going to take the BioSilk Thermal Shield, and you guys can use any thermal shield. This is just the one that I'm using. It's a spray. We're going to spray this on and then emulsify it through the hair by combing and dispersing it evenly. You guys can use anything. This is probably purchased at drugstores. I think I got it from Safeway. But you guys can use absolutely anything, and I'm just going to spritz this on my hair very, very lightly, kind of concentrating on the ends where the most damage usually occurs, and make sure you pull all the hair from the back. And then you're going to comb this through just to make sure it's evenly dispersed. You also want to let it dry a little bit too. At this point in time, you guys could certainly go in with a blow dryer just to kind of, you know, make sure all this moisture is gone. I love the Hana air dryer because it has like a cool burst. You guys could use the T3. You guys can use whatever blow dryer you have. Just make sure it's something that's not going to damage your hair. And I talk about that in the hair video, which I will link to you. But I'm just going to let mine dry naturally and then come back to you once this is a little bit aired out. At this point in time, you can definitely clean out your brush, and I really like this brush because it is so easy to clean. You just go over it a couple times and it's gone. But always clean out your brush because if you don't, it's gross. Now we're good. Once your Mufasa mane is somewhat dry, we can section off the hair. I'm going to section mine kind of by my ears and just pull up the top part so that we have the bottoms to work with. Now we have just the bottoms exposed. With these, you can section them again. Also, I've heated mine to 199, 200 degrees basically. And you want yours to be, you know, whatever heat setting is right for your hair. The less heat you apply, the better, just because it is better for your hair. But I'm just applying a bit because I feel like I need it. I'm going to section mine into 2 pieces on each side. Next, I'm going to run through one of the pieces with a comb. And once this is all kind of like as straight as I can get it, I am going to apply the heat. Now when you guys do this, you want to try your best to curl away from your face. That gives us these really gorgeous curls that kind of flow away just like they do on the runway, and really frame either the model's or your face. Once that's done, you can just let it go. Then proceed to the next one. We don't know his name yet. There he goes. He's gonna jump. Oh, he's gonna jump. Oh, hi kitty. Now that those are finished, we're going to go to the next side. You just want to let these cool before you touch them too much so that they really retain their shape. I didn't know that my camera battery had died, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You just want to take sections, start at your ear, then go to kind of like the brow, then go up to the temple, and then just curl these. You can start at the back and work in. Also, with each layer you go up, I'm going to do 4, you guys can do as many as you want. With each layer that you go up, you want to take a little bit less hair. So the sections right down here were a little bit bigger, and smaller as I move up in layers, they're going to use a little bit less. Again, be sure that you curl away from your face, and right here, just hold the thing down. If you have one that clamps, it might be easier, but this is going to give us a lot of volume right here by the ears. Now I'm going to go to the next layer. And again, the layers get smaller and smaller each time. Pin the rest to the tippy top of your head, and then take these new layers, comb them out, and continue curling. Are you attacking things? That's not good, kitty. Cuckoo? See, this gives us a lot of volume right here by the root. You guys can always tuck this under, and that's what we're going to do at the end just to give us this great volume. Just going to do a couple more curls on each side and just leave like the bangs on the very, very top intact. So last we're going to go in with the bangs, and if you guys don't have bangs, you can completely omit this step. You guys can do yours however you like. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit here. I'm going to take probably 1/4 of it on this side and then the rest on this side. So there's 75% here, 25% here. Depends on which way you want your part to be. I'm going to try to get this kind of as flat and dispersed as possible, and I'm just going to go straight in with the iron yet again. I'm going to hold it at an angle, and I'm going to make sure that I sit here for a long time so that it really holds its structure. After this one, I'm going to slowly release it and kind of hold it in shape. I'm using Cheese EnviroFlex Hold Spray. You can use any hairspray you want. I think I got this one from a salon, but you guys can go anywhere to get any hairspray that works for you. And ever so lightly, just 1 or 2 sprays. Then you can let it fall down, and it should hold its shape pretty well. You want this to be really defined by the bangs so that we can really sweep it out nicely at the end. I'm going to do this very last side now. This one's a lot smaller, so you have to be careful. Again, I'm going to do the exact same thing, pointing downwards and going in this direction. This will frame our face really nicely. Again, release it, hold, and spray. Be sure to turn off your iron so that you guys don't burn any. Alright, now we're going to go into the fun part. You can separate your curls on both sides of your head, and what we're going to do is take the bottom ones and the outer ones and twist them around each other. Not super, super tight, but just like 1 or 2. I'm just going to flop them over like that. And we're going to go from the back, and we're going to take the ones in the front and move them underneath the back ones. Just really simply and really loosely, especially up here where most of the body of the hair is. This is going to ensure that these kind of are wispy and look windblown, and they're really structured and kind of set in place. Now when we get to the bangs up here, this is where we really want to pay some attention. Slowly with your hands, just kind of loosen it up a little bit. Take out, separate the curl if you need to, if it's too defined, such as that. And then you see how this wraps around, it wraps around the curler? You want to wrap this around another piece of hair. So take any of the other curls out there, and you can ever so gently twist this around. It gives us a gorgeous look and makes us look windblown. And again, cascade this down, do the same thing, just so that the hair kind of is flowing outward again. Do the same to the other side. I'm going to start here, kind of twist a couple under. Twisty, twisty. And then we're going to go to the bangs. Again, twist this out, take another piece of hair that you want to wrap it around. How about this one? And just simply wrap. And again, not super tight. You can take that one, wrap it around again. Now once you've done that, you can take both these sides and kind of twist them around with your fingers right here. And wherever you feel like it's wrapped a little bit too tightly, just take your fingers and really easily shake them out. Also up here, we do not want curls at the top of our head, so be sure that you go down the back and kind of shake these out just with your hands. You've done that, there's just one more step. This is the cheese shine infusion. I think I got this at a salon. Use any shine infusion you want and just really lightly spray this. This is going to give us that gorgeous shine that makes us look like lights are glistening on us. So that is all. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that my nose wasn't a bither bother. I hope that Kitty Coo was cute enough for you. Ow! You poo-poo-poo. He has 6 toes, by the way. But this hair tutorial, I feel like it's perfect. So tell me if you guys like it or not. Be sure to post requests or comments in the bottom so I can see them. Come here, kitty. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. So this is my look. Show me yours if you guys can. Post a video response or something. And be sure to go check out the makeup as well. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye. And guys, just to show you, if you do want it a little bit less structured at the ends, just go like this. Just kind of like rat it out. And then kind of pick it apart just like that. So then you can like toss part of this over your shoulder, do whatever you please. So that's just another option. And you can totally do that all the way through the hair if you like, but I really want to keep this curl in there. So I'm getting a phone call, so that's all. Bye. Ow! Kook! Really, baby? You're lucky that I didn't have my curling iron in my hair. It's probably not smart for you to be here. Thank you, honey. To make it go from in, Kitty, don't play with that, it's hot.